What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Clayton Wolfster, whatever the heck you want to call me, the guy who hasn't uploaded in months, even though I did technically upload the other day, but that was just like a little solo upload. That doesn't really count. But yeah, I have a new video for you guys today, and this video is going to be one of my like OG classic story times, because I haven't done like a video telling a story in a long time, and I think this story was definitely warrant of a YouTube video, but I've been putting off making a video about this for very specific reasons, and I'm going to get into that right now. So this is the story of how, because of something I did, my school, the college I went to, made national headlines. Like, this story was on a lot of big major news outlets, include I hate saying this after I say major news outlets, but this story was even on the Lad Bible. If you guys know what that is, that's like a Facebook page with like millions and millions of likes. But yeah, this story was so big it made it to the Lad Bible. So let's get into the story of how I got my school on national news. Before actually I get into that story, I need to make a little like disclaimer. So a lot of you guys who might watch my channel who know me from school and stuff like that, I just want to start off by saying I had no ill intentions when this first took place. Like, I did not know this was going to get to the point that it did. I had no intentions to harm anyone. I really enjoyed my time at the school. I thought this was a good school. You know, I had lots of friends there. I really appreciated the staff, the faculty and stuff like that. So this was in no way really to damage anyone. It took a life of its own, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Just know that I truly had no intentions of this causing, quote unquote, the damage that it did. So for those of you guys who don't know, I went to a relatively small school in South Carolina for college. I really enjoyed the school. Like I said, it was a really good school. I learned a lot, and I don't regret going there at all. In 2014, I was a freshman, and that's when I started at the school. And the then president at the school was a very well-respected guy. Like, everyone at the school and the community had very high respect for this guy. He carried the school through the recession in 2008, and he actually just carried the school through this recession without having to fire a single person, which, if you guys don't remember the recession in 2008, it wasn't like the Great Depression, but it was a pretty bad time for the economy. He carried the school through it very well. Like, not even having to fire a single person, that's pretty incredible. So very well, highly respected guy. I also want to just include that this was a Christian school. You know, I don't like talking religion on my channel because I don't want people who aren't religious to feel excluded. But just to give you guys a little background about it, yes, this was a religious school, it was a Christian school, and that's the type of school that I went to. So yeah, he was a very well respected guy. He was very well respected among the community. And at the end of my freshman year, the school announced that he was retiring, which it was kind of a surprise, but like at the same time, it made sense. He's fairly older gentleman, and I'm not saying that to be rude, but you know, like, he was getting to the point where it was about time to retire, you know? So the school said he was retiring due to health issues. That's the issue they gave to the students and to the community, the reason that he was stepping down as president of the school. Which, I mean, like I said, most people didn't really see it coming that much, but most people were like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like, we can respect that. Of course, obviously, the whole question of who's going to take his place came into play, and it just kind of went on from there. No one really thought too much about it. Like, they're like, oh yeah, we're going to get a new president, but no one really thought it would go, you know, it'd just be like a normal transition into a new president. Like, we just get someone new and that'd be the end of it. Well, fast forward to 2015, I think it was like August or September. I don't remember the exact time of year. It was like right at the beginning of my sophomore year. There was a very popular app back in the day called Yik Yak. If you guys don't know what Yik Yak is, Yik Yak was a social media app that was extremely popular with college campuses around this time. And basically what it was a social media platform based on geolocation. So like, for example, if I opened Yik Yak in New York City, I would only see posts on the app from people, I don't know the exact range that it had, but only people within a specific area there in New York City. So it was very popular with college campuses. That was its main target audience. But another thing that made Yik Yak so popular was it was 100% anonymous. You could make posts and you'd have no idea who it was. It was just a simple upvote, downvote system. So really, most people used it as like a meme thing. It had the potential to be, you know, just constant trash talk and, you know, bullying of people. But really at my school, I mean, it probably helped that I went to a Christian university, but at my school, we never really saw a lot of bullying on there. It was literally just a funny app for people to post memes and jokes and stuff like that. But anyway, so now that you know about Yik Yak, one night while I was a sophomore, I was in bed and I was just scrolling on my phone through Yik Yak, looking at some of the posts from the day. And some of them were really funny. One post caught my eye in particular. In this post, again, it's totally anonymous, so we don't know who it was. In the post, it says something along the lines of like, it's time for the truth to get out. I need to come clean. Please know, like, this is the truth or something like that. With a link to a website. And the link was like vid.me. It was like some video sharing website. I click on the link and it takes me to a video. And in this video, I'm not going to play it on screen because, one, the guy who shot this video will take it down for copyright, and one, I don't want to damage any more reputations. But in this video, we find out it is the university, the former, I guess you could say, former president's son filming. And in the video, he starts off by saying, like, this is going to be a bad day. And he goes inside and catches his father having an affair. Now, I want to just preface by saying, quote unquote, it's implied that it was an affair. You don't see anything in the video. You just see him, and then you see another female in the video hiding in the bathroom. And then in the video, he's like, this is it, Dad, you're done. It's on video now. Like, no more of this. It's over. It's over, Dad. And I want to preface that because I don't want to make any just accusations, but that's what the video kind of implied. So I saw this video and I was like, wow, this is massive. Like, this is huge news. This kind of proves it. Not really proves, but it gives the impression that the university lied about the reasoning that the president was stepping down. Rightfully, I was a little frustrated. So what I did is I actually downloaded that video from vid.me because I was convinced that the Sun would delete it. And sure enough, I went to bed with the video on my phone, and I woke up the next morning, and sure enough, the video was gone, and the post on Yik Yak was gone. So with that video, I'd seen a couple people post about it on Yik Yak, but it wasn't gaining any traction. Like, most people were like, yeah, whatever, it's probably not true. So because of that, I was like, people at my school have the right to know about this. Like, this is something that happened with our university. You could argue that it was wrong for me to share something private like this, but I felt at the time, in my sophomore college wisdom, that the rest of the school had a right to know about this. So what I did is I created a YouTube channel, and I made it separate from like any of my other channels in case something happened. And I uploaded that video to the YouTube channel. And I posted about it on Yik Yak. I said, like, hey guys, I saw this last night. I feel like you guys should have the right to see this, or something like that. Something along those lines. Shared the video, went about my day, and thought nothing of it. By the end of the day, I look at the video, and the video has like a couple hundred views. I was like, okay, so it's starting to pick up a little traction. There are comments and stuff like, wow, this is crazy. Didn't think anything of it. Went to bed, woke up the next day, and the video had gone massively viral. Like, I think it had at some point around 80 to 90,000 views. Like, the video absolutely blew up. And I was like, honestly, I was terrified at this point because I've had a couple videos on my channel blow up, and they're just, story times, like about the time I got my school DDoS and stuff like that. But to have something like this, like drama or news related, blow up was huge. I'd never been in these types of shoes before. I didn't know what the heck to do. I didn't know how to handle it or anything. I was scared I was going to get in trouble at the school. It was a stressful time when I found that out. I was freaking out. So it got to the point that everyone on campus knew about this video. Every single person at the school knew about the video. And it was so bad. So real quick backstory. At the school on Monday and Wednesdays, part of your curriculum is you're required to go to chapel. So the chapel is a service at 10 a.m. on Monday and Wednesdays, and every Monday and Wednesday you go to this chapel. This Wednesday chapel service, I think it was either Wednesday or I don't remember. It was just a chapel service. We come in, I'm like shaking with fear because I know that the entire school knows about this video. No one knows I'm the one who uploaded it. They just know it's just some YouTube channel with the video. And the board of trustees at the school gets up on stage and addresses the students about the video. Basically, I don't remember exactly what they said. It was something along the lines of they're aware of the video and they're quote unquote investigating, looking into it and seeing about it. And I am like in my seat, just shaking, like sweating out of my mind. I was terrified. I was so afraid that I was going to get called to an office and be like, you upload this video that just destroyed our reputation. You're out of here. Get out of here. You're expelled. Like, I was terrified. If you guys don't know, like, I'm a good quote unquote goody two shoes. Like, when I was in middle school, high school, I only got detention once in my entire school career, and that was for not having my book in class. And I I freaked out that one day because I'm a goody two shoes. I don't like getting in trouble. I just naturally want to follow instructions and follow order just so there's peace and that things will go along. But this was the one time I broke that exception, and man, I was terrified. So yeah, things at the school were very awkward for the next couple months. I mean, it was an ongoing joke throughout the school. Most people, like I said, had already seen the video. People joked about it consistently. And there were only a couple people I told that I was the one who uploaded it. A couple of my very close friends who I knew I could trust. And like I said, it was a very, very like tense couple months and years, honestly, for that. Like I was legit in fear that they were going to find out I was the one who had done this and expelled me from the school or whatever. And like I said, looking back now, I don't regret uploading the video because where the school's at now is in a really good state. They have a great new president. The school's growing. They're doing really well. So I don't regret uploading the video. I do regret like just the trouble it caused. You know, I feel bad that how much bad PR it brought the school, but at some point this was gonna come out. Like the Sun was the one who originally uploaded this video. So I mean, either way, it was gonna come out at some point. And I hate that it was my video who did it, who blew up, but that's what happened. I also forgot to mention, so when the video hit 90,000 views, I was scared because of it getting uploaded. I actually privated the video. And I'll show you guys some screenshots showing that I still have the video on this YouTube channel. It's just, it was taken down. The Sun actually copyright struck all the videos down on YouTube, so I don't even think you can find it anymore. I actually took my version down and at like 90,000, 80,000 views, somewhere around there, I made it private and someone else re-uploaded it. So I mean, it was still all over social media at the time before his son eventually took it down. Like I said, the Lad Bible eventually posted about it. All our local media picked up the story and posted about it. It was a terrifying time, guys. Like I said, I just did not know what was gonna happen to me. I didn't know what was gonna happen in the future. But yeah, so for years I'd hear on and off conversation about that event and people would talk about the video. After I graduated, obviously I felt more comfortable to tell people that I was the one who uploaded it, but it blew people away when they found out I was the one who uploaded it. Most people had no idea I was the one who originally did that. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire story. It was a scary time. Like, I know I've repeated that 50 million times, but I was legit terrified what was going to happen to me. And like I said, again, just repeating, I have no ill will towards the school. I got a great education there. They're in a great state right now, and they're continuing to grow. So this is in no way just to bash the school or whatever. Granted, I was disappointed how they handled the situation because it felt like the students were lied to. But I mean, can you really understand that perspective of the students, you know? But yeah, so that's the story of how I got my school on national news. It's a great story, and I've really wanted to tell it for a while, and I feel like now's a good time since I'm out of school. And really, this story has kind of moved on, and I don't want to say there's no repercussions from saying it now, because who knows what could happen, but just know, again, I had no ill intentions with this. This was just the events that happened and how it played out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed the story. If you guys did, if you guys want me to do more, leave a like and let me know in the comments. I'd love to do more videos like this. Obviously, this is probably my craziest story, but I'm sure I have more stories that have happened that I'd love to share with you guys. So just let me know, and I'll be sure to do more videos like that. But again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.